Your mind can become your biggest enemy or your biggest ally, it's your choice. And it is unfortunate that a lot of people neglect the power of mindset work because it influences the level of your productivity, which action you can afford yourself to take, your courage, and your overall happiness from life. So in this video, I'm going to give you a lot of actionable advice that helped me to master my mindset. The first concept you need to be familiar with is mental feedback loops. It influences everything. The first step is belief. You need to believe into something to take action. After said action, you achieve some results, you get a feedback, and this feedback feeds into your belief system again and again. And a lot of people are stuck in a negative feedback loop. Let's take an example of money. Some people are born poor. Their parents told them, "We can't afford that. All rich people are evil. You can't earn money from the internet. You should get a regular job." And this mental feedback loop just feeds itself again and again and again. That's how poor people stay poor, and that's how rich people stay rich. And every belief you have about everything, it's just a feedback loop. You have millions of feedback loops. So first, to improve your mindset, you need to believe, then take action, then get a positive feedback, then again it feeds into your subconscious, it feeds into your belief system, and you tend to take action again and again and again and again. And the first step to improve your mindset is just to believe that you can achieve the thing you want to achieve. Without that, nothing is possible. You will never take action if you have some limiting beliefs that are stopping you from achieving your goals. And let me tell you about my limiting belief I had recently. English is not my first language. In fact, English is not my second language. English is not my third language. English is my fourth language. Nevertheless, I just started a YouTube channel in English and I've abandoned my channel in Russian, where I had 3,500 subscribers, where I had a business. I just decided to start all over again just because on English there is a lot more potential. And the limiting belief I may have is that English is not my first language, so no one will watch my videos, no one will like me, no one will buy my products. But there's a very important but. If you have a growth mindset, if you believe that you can improve, then you will take action in spite of your limiting beliefs. And to prove my point, you can just watch my first video on this channel. I had a very strong Russian accent. Just because I didn't improve it, it was my first video. But every person is growing, every person is changeable. Every person can succeed no matter what he chooses. It just takes effort and time. That's it. And a lot of people's character became so strong that it influences how the person behaves. The puppet controls the master. But you need to understand that every person is changeable. And it doesn't matter who you were. It doesn't matter who are you right now. What matters most? The real question is who you are becoming. But speaking of who you are becoming, you need to have a vision of who you want to be, to take action, to change your beliefs. You need to construct a new character. And that's where Alchemy of Self journal helps you. It's a special journal to change your belief system, to change your character. Because we need to be reminded more that we need to be taught. And sometimes we just forget what we're trying to achieve. What are the traits I want to have? And because of that, you need to work on your mindset regularly. And this thing I actually took from Sam Owens. You can just Google it, Sam Owens Alchemy of Self journal, and copy it for yourself. On the first page, you have important things to remember. That your belief system is changeable, your character is changeable, it's just the mental feedback loops. Then we have the daily ritual, then we have performance tracking, then your identity. And when you construct your identity, make it scary, make it really far from your situation right now. As you can see, I have billionaires here, I have exotic cars, I have watches, I have a villa in Dubai. That's identity I want to achieve. And this identity scares me because I'm nowhere near this identity. But there is a very important but. If you look at your vision board regularly, it really works. You start to behave like this character. Your subconscious just works like a sponge. Your belief system takes everything you feed it with. And believe it or not, this process really works because your mind really likes consistency and repetitions over time. In this journal, I also have my identity, my manifesto, my goals, and the most important thing are affirmations. Affirmations are the mental repetitions you need to have in your routine. And I'll give you a small example. My income is constantly increasing and I deserve it. I feel gifted and powerful. When you read some of your affirmations, you just imagine it in extreme detail, and your mind can't tell the difference between the imaginary world and the real world. For example, if you imagine a scary situation, you can become scared just because the mind doesn't understand that it's not a real situation. You can watch a sad movie or listen to a sad music and become sad just because your mind doesn't even think that it is imaginary. And when you construct a new person inside of your mind, which is you in the future, you will start behaving like this person. You will change your whole belief system. You will become more productive, more courageous, more happy. You just need to repeat to yourself again and again and again, I am this person, I am that person, I want to change, I want to do this, do that. You need to remind yourself constantly of who you want to become. But you might be a little bit scared to become this person, and because of that, I really suggest you to learn about relatable people that achieved similar results that you want to achieve. For example, if you are a German guy, look at the Trump family, look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. These people achieved huge success even though English was not their first language. They were immigrants from Germany, from Austria, but they succeeded in spite of it. Or if you are a person from a Russian background, look at Abramovich, look at the people in Silicon Valley. Out of Silicon Valley, key people are Russians. Or look at Lex Friedman, if you want to be into content. He's one of the most successful podcasters and he's born in Tajikistan. Everything is possible, and the only limitations you have are in your head. It doesn't matter who you were, it doesn't matter who you are, only who you are becoming. But still, a lot of people can't change their mindset without changing their environment. And the environment plays a huge role. And with the change of environment comes the change in personality. And I will experience a change in personality. In 2 weeks I will be moving out from my parents' home, just so you know. Especially you need to stop listening to naysayers, to people that tell you you can do that, you can do this, you can start a YouTube channel, you can start your own business, go get a regular job. You can't listen to these people. They are weasels. A lot of people want you to fail because they don't want to see you succeed. And because of that, they may hate you. And it's totally okay. It happens with everyone. You just need to ignore it. Because to succeed, you need to be positive. Without positive thoughts, it is impossible to be an entrepreneur. Without seeing the bright future, if you won't believe that you will have a lot more clients in the future, you will never take action today. You will never create the momentum that is needed. Every successful entrepreneur or every successful athlete is very optimistic. And a good exercise is to take a piece of paper and just write, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for this and that and this. You just need to start your positive thinking feedback loop. And because of that, you are becoming more positive person, you are becoming more energetic. You need to be positive and grateful no matter what happens to you. That's the only way to live a happy life. And at the end, I will share you a very emotional story how my life changed. 2.5 years ago, I was a very weak person. I was playing video games, I was smoking, I was eating junk food, I was drinking alcohol, I had a porn addiction, and I had a girlfriend at the time that cheated on me. And in this moment my whole life was shattered because my affection, my positive feeling to her was like a mask. It concealed a lot of problems I had in my life, but I just ignored them. And when she cheated on me, this mask is gone and I'm facing myself, my current situation. And after this breakup, I started to take gym more seriously. I got rid of my bad habits, I improved my discipline, I started to have a nicer physique. And because of that, the feedback loop just started to feed itself again and again and again and again. And that's how your life changes, that's how your mindset changes. You just need to stack some small wins. You need to give a word to yourself that you will become better, that you will achieve what you want to achieve, and then start achieving it. And that's how you master your mindset. You just achieve what you want to achieve. You set some goals, you take massive action, you sacrifice the things that you love maybe to achieve this goal. And that's how you become the better version of you. But my ending statement will be that we are not our highest versions of ourselves. We are just our lowest standard we can accept from ourselves. So you need to constantly improve your standards. And that's how you become the master of your mindset. Thank you for watching. Click this video right now if you want to continue to learn further. See ya.